Do something.
Do something, yo! Think I'm scared? I ain't scared. Got a poison! Just be cool,
And the Templar fugitive appear to be having some sort of conference in the office overlooking the platform. Find out what this is all about.
Must work on my meditations.
Scab managed to fade, but I notice things. I don't know next time a situation's getting script. Some kind of poison! Some kind of poison! Hey! Hey! I saw your face. Your mark, Scab.
Script time!
Some kind of poison! Wait, want a piece of me? Come on!
Let's go. No. All right,
Could burn in hell. Human purity used to be her motto. Now she waters it down for enclave types who don't belong in the church to begin with. Let go of the church. You are a Templar paladin now. I'm grateful for your forbearance after I failed to kill the test subjects and Dr. Seed. What you discovered could be more important. We now know that we face a network of scientists called ApostleCorp. It's hard to believe that they have agents inside the weapons lab. Probably sleepers. Your mag rail contract is secure. Still, I'm worried. We need to uproot this ApostleCorp before they compromise our modernization. I heard that the Grand Master will be ready to act within 2 months, but our army will need to be a match for all other armies combined. Hey, how did you get in here?
Has Hyoger Chen met your new friend?
I answer only to the Grand Master now, and I think I see in your eyes, yes, telltale signs of biomodification.
So?
So I've sworn an oath to exterminate defilers of the race. Hey. I'm on time. Prepare to engage the enemy. Wait till it's done. It'll take more than that.
Good work. That gives us a good starting point for unraveling the conspiracy. Please return to the church for your next assignment. I would like to know what Mako Ballistics has to do with the Templars, and with your own Dr. Nassif.
Bet you thought I was gonna rip you off, huh? Talk to Red, he's the friendly one.
WTO security force.
I have some subpoenas to write. That's one thing about the WTO. Justice is swift.
Bet you thought I was gonna rip you off, huh?
Careful walking around here at night.
I took care of the zoning.
It's for real then? You came through? My lawyer just called a minute ago. I thought he was kidding.
Now what about the compensation?
Oh, sure. I might end up being the first Queequeg's manager ever to do business inside a WTO enclave. That's worth something. Here you go.
Thanks. Good luck with the new branch.
I can't wait to see what the regional office has to say. They told me it was impossible for us to go head-to-head with Pequods. Don't worry. If they trace this thing to you, I'll play like I never met you. Thanks for the help. You just turned the Seattle coffee business on its head. A lot of those uptown phoebes are health nuts, I hear. Our 100% organic drink menu is made for them.
This sack thanks you.
You owe this search for true order, not only to yourself, but also to your fellow humans. There is a far to be Alcafire on collective duty.
So, some of your people have been recruited by the Templars.
Yes, and one of our best captains, too. The Templars appear to be assembling an army of mercenaries, and maybe those stories about Parisian gold are true. They seem to have very deep pockets.
What's the connection to Mako?
Those scientists at Tarsus Academy are part of an obscure group called ApostleCorp. They have a cell at Mako, which would concern the Templars because Mako is their main supplier of weapons.
Maybe that's where Dr. Nassif is hiding out.
Exactly. Your underlying mission will be to locate her. If perfected, the biomod architecture she gave you, being adaptable to any host, could bring biomodification to everyone and unbalance the very concept of the human being. But we have an additional favor to ask.
Go on.
The Templars have commissioned a new grade of firearm from Mako, the mag rail. The Order very much opposes the creation of any new weapons. Your other objective will be to locate the scientist in charge and kill him.
Won't Mako just hand the project to another scientist?
An assassination will send a message and cost the firm money. We want you to hire a pilot in Lower Seattle and get moving as soon as possible.
You can't get me a ride?
The Order is spiritually rich, but that doesn't buy many private jets. I think Sid Black might be waiting for you at Sack's landing pad. He would get the job done. You must strive with your meditations to become a Pandita. Our Hindu brothers originated this call.
Bet you thought I was gonna rip you off, huh?
Stuff at Tarsus today just proves my point. The Order needs to be banned from WTO grounds.
What about freedom of religion?
That's no religion, that's a cult. They lure weak-minded people to their meetings, then brainwash them into terrorists.
Some of my friends go to those meetings and say they're not militaristic at all. It's all harmless mumbo-jumbo as far as I'm concerned.
Did the attack on Tarsus seem harmless to you? These people are crazy. They need to be dealt with.
Sounded like movement. That stings. Oh, Jesus. Oh. No problem.
That's one of the batteries. It's vulnerable to explosives and EMP attacks, or you could hack the security terminal to disable it.
Disruption. Investigating specific threats.
First, take care of the missile batteries. They need to be disabled in order for me to get away safely. That takes care of one missile battery. Now disable one at the other corner of the building. Good. The terminal defenses have been disabled. Now go to the control room to activate the weapon again. I'll be your pilot until I can resume my mission. Hop in and let's get out of here.
The Mako facility north of town. Who do you work for? You mentioned a mission.
I will take you to the facility. Realize, however, that I must minimize the danger to my helicopter. I can't provide air cover or take unnecessary risks.
Risks that might jeopardize your mission, I presume.
I can't reveal anything more. Be informed, however, that when I locate my passenger, you will have to hire another pilot.
I guess I can't complain if you aren't charging me.
Also, once I'm in the air, I'm not coming back to Seattle. I'm sure you understand. The authorities will be waiting for me.
Sit tight. I'll be right back.
Ready yet? Let's get out of here.
I'm ready. Let's go.
It will be unsafe for me to approach any closer to the Mako Ballistics campus. You'll have to bypass the facility's defenses on your own. You will first gain entry to the main complex. Mako Ballistics is a very inward-looking, distrustful enterprise, so expect automated surveillance and armed guards.
Dangerous.
This is Security Alert. We have information on a possible external threat to this campus. As always, discuss your work with no one outside the company. Communicate electronically only on the Mako network. And starting now, no visitors. Our automated systems won't care whether it's a suicide bomber or your grandma. Be safe. Now let's make a great weapon.
Don't tell me.
You're one of them big city reporters. Thinks he's gonna bluff the management into giving him a peek at the new weapon.
How does a groundskeeper know about a classified prototype?
I was in on a consultation. That sucker they built shoots through walls. I'm supposed to keep an eye on the ecological impacts and not go too close to the rear of the complex.
I'd really like to see it.
Well, they only let me go as far as the storage closet, but for the right price, I could give you the code to the front door.
Here's some money for the door code.
Right on. Code's 5543. Just don't get yourself shot like the last guy. Serious. Watch out for the automated turrets. They use some sort of image matching. If you're not in the database, blam! One of the interns got gunned down one day. He showed up a day before he was scheduled to start and wasn't in the database yet. Quit hanging around. Someone's gonna see us. Later, dude. That's strange.
Accidental collision.
Huh? That's it! Oh, Lord. That's it. Oh, jeez, this is...
Lock systems failing.
That's it! You're gonna pay for that. Oh, got it.
Please remember to clean the toaster oven in the facility kitchen when you are finished using it. Dr. Ramakadran, please dial 512. Dr. Ramakadran, 512.
alternate way in. So the Order hired you to kill the chief scientist on the Mako project. A pretty way to do business. The WTO prefers that you spare the scientist and instead upload the gun schematics to our Seattle headquarters. By law, all innovations must be registered and patented through one of our offices.
Wonder if I should check that out. Gone. Wonder if I should report this. Oh, God. Hey, I'm the authority here. Acid!
Sheila, we're still waiting on that inventory audit. In particular, we need numbers for servo mechs, energy clips, rotator bearings, and coffee from your department.
Have you seen the latest ballistics from Project Xenos? We finally did it. Now we've just got to fix that bug in the threat assessment firmware. I can't take any more!
You won't get away with this.
Someone's been hurt. It's not safe.
I help you?
Are you the one who designed the mag rail?
Chief engineer. How'd you get down here?
I wandered off the tour. So you're custom designing weapons for this group calling itself the Templars?
Talk to sales, I just built the thing. Don't ask me why we want to arm a bunch of bigots. Genetic purists.
Doesn't sound like you believe in your work.
If the Templars are so appalled by body modification, what do they plan to do with 50,000 magnetic pulse firearms, hmm?
What if I wanted to take a look at the prototype?
Doesn't matter much to me. Sure, take a look. Go over to the weapon case and get ready to press that button. Meanwhile, I'll unlock the controls from the safety of my office. No offense, but I'm not standing out in the open while a stranger is fingering the trigger of the mag rail.
Thanks. I promise not to break it.
Just wait by the case. I'll unlock the access panel from my office.
Should have been here an hour ago. They let me fire one.
Dr. Manus, we recognize that someone of your stature at Mako Ballistics is involved in several top-ranking development projects. We also know that you've given you millions of credits for this exclusive contract, so we feel we are within rights to demand that you meet your deadlines and provide another demonstration as soon as possible.
That beam was clean. Whoa, like a laser. Hard to believe it's actually a matter stream. They had to put up an energy shield behind the targets because the beam goes through walls. Must be some sort of quantum effects on those particles. That's my theory. Of course, they don't tell me anything. They just needed a sharpshooter to verify the real-world usability. I guess you're one of the buyers. You look like you're from a pretty hardcore outfit. Must be a lot of undercover work. I'm not supposed to talk to the buyers, so don't repeat anything I just said. It's just hard to keep quiet after an experience like that. That beam was clean. Whoa, like a laser. Hard to believe it's actually a matter stream.
Plasmids for the neonatal experiment are off the charts again. Can you give me a hand with them?
Just get ready to press the button. Hurry up, this could mean my job. I'd like to see him try to fire me, though. Just get ready to press the button.
Secured and will be analyzed by our experts. Well done. We will have another mission for you as soon as you learn where Dr. Nassif went. Look for clues in the biolab on the 2nd floor. Those nanomanipulators in the Minister of Culture's penthouse were headed for a scientist there, probably an ApostleCorp sleeper agent. I do not understand why you insist on following the WTO's greed and self-interest. Think about all the people that will be endangered now that they have the schematics for this weapon. May Her Holiness help you find a way out of the WTO's snare.
It's gonna explode! Hit the deck! I can't see! Help me out, why don't ya? I can make it!
Yeah, this is...
This is Security Alert. We have information on a possible external threat to this campus. As always, discuss your work with no one outside the company. Communicate electronically only on the Mako network. It's starting now. No visitors. Our automated systems won't care whether it's a suicide bomber or your grandma. Be safe. Now let's make a great weapon.
Dr. Nassif said to carry on like normal and wait for an extraction. If they won't smuggle us out of the country, I say we do it ourselves. Mako isn't stupid. They'll know they've been infiltrated if the entire bioinformatics team disappears overnight. As long as I'm on the other side of the ocean when that happens. They left behind one of the Tarsus directors. I don't think they're going to leave us high and dry. Famous last words.
We interrogated one of Captain Lamar's people. She said that the scientists in this laboratory are the ones who smuggled Dr. Nassif and her colleagues out of the city. See if you can find a clue to Dr. Nassif's whereabouts in the lab director's office.
I heard you talking about Dr. Nassif.
This is a private laboratory. State your business.
I'm interested in contacting her. I was told that I could find her here.
You were mistaken.
I'm from the Tarsus program. Dr. Nassif would want me to be taken back into custody.
Tarsus? Oh well, we don't know anything about the trials. Don't tell me there's been an escape. I warned Dr. Nassif. I said that if she wasn't careful, they'd end up with a J.C. Denton on their hands. I guess you're here to wipe us out, like J.C. Denton wiped out the people who ran his trials. Well, we aren't as diabolical as MJ-12 was. I hope you aren't planning to trigger another collapse.
I guess it depends. Is there a connection? I mean, between the Tarsus experiment and the initial biomod research?
Not that I know of. But Dr. Nassif did give me a strange reply when I mentioned the Dentons.
How so?
She said that in the life sciences, one should never be surprised when the snake swallows its own tail. Just like her to flaunt her position.
A pretty cryptic comment.
Enough talk. You've put us in danger by coming here.
Sorry, just trying not to get left behind.
Talk to the Chicago project director. He's on the other side of the biolab. I'm pretty sure he ran the trials, but he doesn't tell us much. Director Carnegie from Chicago will handle your inquiries. Dr. Nassif would never have told you to come here. You have no idea what the consequences would be if you were captured. You should leave while you can. We are not permitted to know the identities of the test subjects. Please, I know too much already, and my living situation in Lower Seattle is not secure. You will be followed and we will be questioned. Try not to make it any harder on us. We have nothing further to discuss.
That's it. Acid!
That's enough. I'm leaving. Oh my god, a body!
Looks like the phrenology team is going to make their deadline after all. Get in touch with me so we can plan the next phase.
Closer to home now. Your science is too cruel. Silence is coming. They will pay for their trespassing. We want to return to our kind. No more pain and experiments. Closer to home now.
You should leave while you can.
You.
Yeah?
Your instructions were to remain in hiding until one of us contacted you.
You look like the man on the holocom who warned Dr. Nassif about the security breach.
I guess someone put you on our trail. Didn't take him long to get to you, did it?
I'm just looking for some answers. Tell me about the Magrail project and what it has to do with ApostleCorp.
ApostleCorp is not in the weapons business. Our people here control the biolab, that's it. We've been investigating the railgun project ourselves because it looks like Mako is gearing up for a large arms shipment. 500,000 units. We think the guns are headed for the Knights Templar.
Since when are there 500,000 Templars? That's as big as the security force of the WTO.
Exactly. The Order and WTO are just as worried as we are. The post-collapse balance of power is quite precarious.
What do the Templars want? World domination?
A world in their own image, perhaps. One that wouldn't include ApostleCorp. They categorically oppose all biomod technologies. We think they might have staged the Chicago attack merely to ensure that our laboratory was destroyed.
Destroy a whole city? For one laboratory?
If our other facilities survive, you will learn why. Until then, to reveal more would be unwise.
I want to see Dr. Nassif.
Dr. Nassif will contact you. Now leave at once. You are too valuable to us to be risking your life in foolish expeditions.
Don't trust this guy. Keep looking. We need to know Dr. Nassif's location. Search the director's private office off this room for clues to her whereabouts. A data cube or V-mail may point the way.
That's what they pay me for. Deterrence. Birthday's coming up.
Just confirming my departure. No contact from Cairo yet. I don't know what we'll do if headquarters gets hit as well. More after I arrive in Egypt.
So ApostleCorp has some sort of home base in Cairo. I think you found your next line of investigation. Your pilot will be waiting for you on the roof.
Diagnostics passed.
Please, listen to me. The secrecy of our organization is vital, not just to you, but to billions of people who will be affected by our research. Patience. All of us, Dr. Nassif included, were once trainees like you. You've been treated fairly. In the post-collapse world, every stable organization is a secret society. To be visible is to be a target. Don't blame ApostleCorp for a system we didn't create. Mako Ballistics is honeycombed with small research teams like ours, tentacles of outside corporations, seeds of new ones, internal factions. All new associations of citizens infiltrate the old ones, rather than exposing themselves to the sort of chaos we witnessed in Chicago. Dr. Nassif does not want to be found. In time, you will join us. Of that I can be certain. I know every detail of your life. I was the project director of the Tarsus facility in Chicago. You should leave. Patience. All of us, Dr. Nassif included, were once trainees like you. That's enough. I'm leaving.
Nothing to worry about now.
Yoo-hoo! You'll I'm
moving.
Uh-oh.
We're seeing some aberrant behaviors in the target locking mechanism in Project Serpentine. It looks like there might be something off with the phelonics. Take a look and let me know what you find.
Too dangerous.
Can't talk now.
Your science is too cruel.
Ready when you are, Alex. Look for me on the roof.
Uh-oh. You're going... That's it! Oh, got hit.
Oh, Lord!
That's it. Get out here and let's talk it over. Let's get busy.
Oh? Here we go.
Biotech specialist needed in Lab 12. Biotech specialist needed in Lab 12.
My eyes!
I lost the target.
That's troubling.
Thanks for sticking around. What are the chances that you could take me to Cairo?
Cairo would be an acceptable destination. I haven't yet searched Cairo for my passenger.
Is that what you do? Go from city to city looking for one person?
It's an unusual assignment, but I'm committed to carrying it out. Let's go.
All right, I'm ready.
I was unable to locate Cairo International Airport. This small landing pad was the closest I could come to the city center.
Why'd you expect to find an international airport?
According to my map, there should be an airport 22 kilometers northeast of central Cairo. Instead, that seems to be the site of a landfill.
There hasn't been commercial air travel since the collapse, 20 years ago.
Perhaps my navigation database is out of date.
I'm talking about the collapse, the biggest depression in world history. I guess you don't follow current events.
Of course I know about the collapse. If I fail to find the passenger I'm looking for, I'll be available to take you to another destination. If so, we'll leave from this landing pad. Once again, good work in Seattle. The WTO is making good use of the data. Your next objective? Destroy the Nassif family's greenhouse, which is in the northwest corner of the South Medina. The experimental greenhouse, a violation of WTO regulations, should lead us to Dr. Nassif. We'll try to overlook your betrayal at the Mako facility if you help us find Dr. Nassif. She comes from a poor family in this plague-stricken village. Billy Adams will be coordinating the investigation from the mosque that lies between the Arcology and the village. Report to her at once.
I have to see your Arcology pass before I can let you in.
I don't have one. How do I get one?
If you don't already have one, then you're probably not supposed to have one. But there might be a compromise.
Such as?
There are those in the Medina who might get you a pass for a price, but really all they're looking for are mercenaries to do their dirty work. Me? I just want to help people out. Give me a few credits for my trouble, and I'll act like you've got a pass.
No thanks. I'll find another way to get in.
I've tried again and again to get accepted into the Arcology. I guess I do not have the right pedigree to live with you rich types. My daughter is always sick. We're sick of you Arcology types coming out here, pointing and laughing like this is a theme park or a zoo.
I'm not sightseeing. I have business here.
We have no choice but to stay here. We don't get to go back inside your atmospheric barriers at the end of the day.
I don't live in the Arcology.
Our children can't sleep at night because they can't breathe this filth, but that's about to change. You look like you've got more than enough credits to buy breeders for our families.
I don't want any trouble. Let me just give you the credits.
It's good that you can see reason. Now go back to your penthouse in the Arcology. Tourists are not welcome here. This is not a zoo. We are desperate people.
Only a brave or stupid man walks here alone. You're obviously not from around here.
I can only take so much.
No one chooses to live here. Someday this will all change and you Arcology types will be sorry. Someday this will all change and you Arcology types will be sorry.
This is not a zoo.
Stand back, SSC on duty. Gotta keep walking the same crappy beat. Never mess around with the boss's son or else you end up with an assignment like this. Sand everywhere. Ugh. And this haze. Oh well.
I haven't seen you before. Welcome to our small Medina.
Hi, name's Alex.
Pardon the simplicity of this drawing, but I like to give newcomers a map so they can find their way around. The local business owners are always complaining that they don't get enough foot traffic.
Thanks. That's very thoughtful.
There were some murders here last night. It's only fair that I warn you. I'm Ali Baran, President of Business Development. Under any other circumstances, I would show you around. The victims were the parents of Layla Nassif. This was a deliberate assassination carried out by paramilitaries. The event happened in the greenhouse, where Layla and her parents were hiding. No one knows who the killers were or what they wanted. The assumption is that Layla got away. We never found her body. Perhaps this means nothing to you, but Layla is a hero around here. She is the one who funded the greenhouse. Layla was the first of us scouts to go to the Tarsus Academy in Arcology. Even when her job took her to America, Layla never turned her back on the Medina. The Nassif greenhouse is already producing food, clean, affordable vegetables. I hope you enjoy your visit. Good day, sir. I enjoyed our chat.
Just taking a break. Actually, I'm looking for work. I can't find a job in the Medina, and I can't get a work pass for the Arcology. At least there's always quickwags. Listen to me. I'm sure you have more important things to do today.
Well, someone new in the Medina. Don't worry about catching the plague at my little coffee stand. We are a high-priority zone for the bots, and we sterilize our equipment with infrasound.
That's good to hear.
People come to the old city to find the black market. Is that why you risk getting infected?
Security must be pretty non-existent around here. Is there a lot of crime?
Not my concern. There is always strife. I asked because I can make a deal for someone who could get into the new Cairo Arcology and do quickwags a favor.
I'm listening.
The regional director has been disappointed in my profits since the intensification of Nanite Swell 11. I lose the shop if I can't find a way to impress him.
What am I supposed to do?
NG Resonance is playing a concert in the Arcology tomorrow. I need someone to convince her to endorse quickwags. From what I hear, her manager, Miss Withers, can easily be bribed. Try to catch her waiting for NG and offer her some money. If she accepts, I will compensate you with a choice of several weapon mods, which I found on a dead Omar.
Miss Withers, huh? I'll let you know if I run into her.
I need a miracle to save my job. Please find a way to get that NG endorsement.
I'll let you know how it goes.
There are several ways to put an end to the Nassif family's illegal food production. Destroying the filter system will kill the plants, or you can destroy them directly. You can also reprogram the software that automates the greenhouse.
High alert.
down and go home. Whoever came after my niece and murdered our technicians is still looking for her. I came back to my apartment for my parental pass so that I could check up on my daughter at the Tarsus school, but the headmaster assures me that she's safe. Still debating whether to go anyway. Don't return to work until you hear from me personally.
We were hoping you would run into Dr. Nassif's uncle here, but it looks like he's one step ahead of us. After you destroy the hydroponics, why don't you pay him a visit? His apartment is on the second floor of a building across the square from the Order Church.
Repairing wounds. Finished repairing damage.
Another read detected.
Scanning. Processing anomaly. Lux reagent spill. Taking emergency measures. You have violated this zone's security provisions. Violated this zone's security provisions. Reassembling tissues. Healing functions complete. Signal disruption. All integrity failed.
Only a brave or stupid man walks here alone.
No more congestion, no more fatigue. Use Vitatech Cure 11. You owe it to yourself and your family to purchase the only real Plague 11 cure. You, sir, you look like a discriminating person. Someone who knows innovation when he sees it.
Where are you going with this?
Are you tired of breathers? Are you sick of the Plague 11 cough? Have you had it with dizzy spells? I want to tell you about an amazing new elixir.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, I really don't.
Combining ancient herbal remedies with state-of-the-art nanopathology research, we have produced the first and only anti-Plague 11 tonic, and infused it into this special cola drink to make it a delicious way to fight the effects of the nanite cloud. Vitatech Cure 11.
Yeah, that's fascinating, but...
Today only, we're offering a special price. Would you like to make a purchase?
Sure.
Why struggle with breathers when simply drinking this tonic can counter all of the nanite's effects? Would you like to buy a can? Special price. Today only.
No thanks.
Breather manufacturers have tried to keep this stuff under wraps. They know it would cut into their sales.
Attention residents of Old Cairo. The particle haze you are experiencing does not pose a health threat. Repeat, the haze appears to contain only mildly parasitic nanoscale fallout. Cover your mouth and nose when traveling outdoors, but rest assured, the danger is minimal. Arcology scientists are presently investigating cleanup alternatives.
Queequeg's coffee shops. Bright, clean, your sanctuary from life's worries. Aerostats protect every one of our stores, so you can be certain that your latte is grit-free. Within our protective barrier is a cozy cafe atmosphere, as sealed and secure as any WTO Arcology. Queequeg's, a taste of class.
Only the select qualify for admission into Cairo's Tarsus Academy. Is your son or daughter our next star? You owe it to them and to the world to find out. Tarsus Academy, preparing the next generation for the world.
As the time for the first ever WTO Order Summit draws near, Vera Maxwell, the executive commander of the SSC, runs through final preparations and strategies.
We've got our guards in place and every eventuality planned for. My troops are ready for anything.
In a short time, the SSC will be put to the test on the international stage. Tension in Trier right now is building, as members of both organizations flow into a city already exhausted by conflict.
Attention residents of Old Cairo. The particle haze you are experiencing does not pose a health threat.
How's it going?
Hey. You're welcome to listen in, just don't disturb the worshippers. My last gig was in Detroit. They have one of those things on every corner. They call it a presence. Looks like a plain old hologram to me. Can't complain, I guess. When I work the slums, I get hazard pay. I'm starting to believe some of that stuff myself, actually. It's just saturation. Finally, your brain just gives up. See, we all think we're independent and make up our own minds, but we're really just a mishmash of everything that gets thrown at us. That's post-collapse war for you. The objective is to seize the territory inside our heads. Serious. Another week of this, and I'm finished. You're welcome to listen in. Just don't disturb the worshippers.
You have been conditioned by this society. You suffer from vasana, my seekers. Hindu yogis have also warned their students of this flaw. You are too attached to the superficial and the material. Let me help you discover your true selves. Turn away from this false sense of self-limitation to know your true self. Do not spread corruption and disorder. Acknowledge your responsibilities to your fellows and to the earth. Doing otherwise means you pollute the world with what Muslims have called facade, or earthly corruption, in following a path other than the surge. Do not deny the call to order that you feel in your spirit, and you will help to eliminate facade.
Listen, Her Holiness has much to teach us.
Turn your attention away from creation toward that which is uncreated. Ignore the human-made hierarchies and material miseries. As you achieve this state of consciousness, you will achieve samadhi and be ecstatically transported outside the bounds and limits imposed upon your spirit by today's society's terrible disorder.
Welcome. I spend many hours a day here listening to the wise words of Her Holiness.
Shed your worldly connections. Develop your furkan. It enables you to distinguish between true and false, between real and fiction, between order and chaos. Deep in your heart, you know the path you seek. You must relearn to access it by turning your back on this materialistic society.
Sometimes my family does not understand my devotion. My wife wants me to try to get a job in Arcology. She doesn't understand that working there will only bring our family more materialism and chaos. I want to live and work honestly, as Her Holiness teaches we should. I try to explain the ways of the Order to my family, but they just dismiss me.
Turn your attention away from creation toward that which is uncreated. Ignore the human-made hierarchies and material miseries. As you achieve this state of consciousness, you will achieve samadhi and be ecstatically transported outside the bounds and limits imposed upon your spirit by today's society's terrible disorder.
The Order opened my eyes and saved me from the wicked consumerism that was unbalancing my life. I was once an investment banker in the Arcology, but now I teach yoga here in the Medina. I was once an investment banker in the Arcology, but now I teach yoga here in the Medina.
Do not spread corruption and disorder. Acknowledge your responsibilities to your fellows and to the earth. Doing otherwise means you pollute the world with what Muslims have called facade, or earthly corruption, following a path other than the surge. Do not deny the call to order.
They expect me to move forward in a situation like this.
Not everyone is ready to begin their search.
You have been conditioned by this society.
Living in the Medina is not always easy, but the Order brings me much peace. I must return to my meditations now.
Shed your worldly connections. Develop your furkan. It enables you to distinguish between true and false, between real and fiction, between...
My last gig was in Detroit. They have one of those things on every corner.
It's so good to see you again, darling. Any news about that apartment?
Apartment? Oh, that one. Already leased. Sorry.
Are you really trying to find me a place to live in Arcology? Don't you want to be able to see each other more often?
It's a lot of money. Will attract my husband's attention if I don't handle this properly. He's pretty clueless, but has started asking questions about certain expenses.
I'm stuck out here. I haven't been able to work on any of my poetry. I was always meant to be an Arcology citizen. No one here will ever appreciate my writing.
I will, sweetie. Hey, thanks for being here for me. I love this, and I love us. But you know that I've got to get back. I'll send word when I find an apartment. This constant haze is awful. I can't wait until I'm back inside the Arcology's atmospheric barriers. I feel a little dizzy. I don't know how much longer I can stand breathing the air out here in the Medina. Living in a nanite cloud is a strange choice, but I guess you get what you pay for. This constant haze is awful.
If only I could get away from all this. I just know I could be a poet. I just don't know how much longer I can wait. This plague is all I've ever known, and I get sick so easily. All I want is a life in the Arcology. I don't care where I have to live. I'm being punished for being born into a poor family. I just don't know how much longer I can wait. All I want is a life in the Arcology. I don't care where I have to live. The harvester will discuss, okay? More meat for the chop shop. We get good prices now that the Omar moved in. You will not last long without protection. Everyone is a price you can get, a price you must pay. Very simple. Watch yourself.
What do I see? An exceptional young man. Modified, correct? Lovingly grown in an enclave. And now you step into the dangerous world. Stay ready, Tariq.
Am I about to get jumped or something?
Such a prize, A shame to send you straight to the chop shop. Perhaps you heard that I'm hiring a mercenary.
Yeah?
I am interested in the security chief in the unmarked suite on level 108 in the Arcology. His tissues are heavy with biotech. Beta biocules, the next rev of the piezo-chem architecture? Who knows? Maybe something beyond. I have a client who will pay handsomely to study one of his biomods.
How do you expect me to steal a biomod? Kill him and bring you the body?
Just kill him and my people in the morgue will remove the components I need. I like how you think. You will be well paid. Here, you will need this pass to enter the Arcology. I have always wondered what they do in there. A sign of the times. A business conceals its name, and no one looks twice. They think they can hide their technology from the harvester. They are wrong. Come back when you have some news.
You will not last long without protection.
For God's sake, leave me alone. Yes, I have closed the greenhouse. There was a murder there. The murder of my brother. The greenhouse will stay closed until I am certain that the Nassif family is safe.
I'm sorry about your tragedy.
Sorry? Who are you to be sorry? You killed the parents and now you come to kill the uncle? Well, the Nassif family is fighting back. Layla escaped and you won't find her.
I know your niece. She was my instructor at Tarsus Academy in Seattle. I'm not here to kill anyone.
No? Then what? Do you know who's after my family?
Everyone, as far as I can tell.
Funny. Ha ha. And meanwhile my daughter Ava goes missing at the Tarsus Academy in Arcology. All of us hunted like greasels.
Tarsus Academy?
Right. Where Layla went to school. She helped her cousin get on the same track. To a decent life. Now we are targets.
Maybe I can help out. I'm on my way to the Arcology.
And you are a Tarsus man? Yes? Well, perhaps you can have a word with the headmaster. I will give you my parental code. 74652. Tarsus is on level 107. Tell the fat bum I want him to return my calls. Where is my girl? Why couldn't Layla find her last night?
Interesting discovery. So Dr. Nassif has a cousin at the Tarsus Academy in New Cairo. The visitation pass will let you enter the school on level 107 of the Arcology. Find the cousin Eva and see if she leads you to ApostleCorp.
I bet we're being targeted by the WTO. They would love to see the greenhouse fail. I just hope Eva's safe. They came in the night. I couldn't see their faces. El Garay, my brother. Well, at least it was over quickly. There's no such thing as police anymore, just thugs with uniforms. I just hope Eva's safe.
You can't chew on this! Just go ahead and try. I'm ready to do. I will fight to the death for the Templars! Fire in the hole!
It sounds like operations are going well. Show those Omar beasts we will not tolerate their pollution. And that's just the first step in our plans for this city. Once the right people are running things, every citizen will wake up. They'll finally see how important the battle for purity really is.
Breathe as freely out here as the new Cairo citizens do in their Arcology.
Chicago, someone put you on my tail?
You're a long way from home.
I'm on Dr. Nassif's tail, the program we came out of, ApostleCorp. It's based here in Cairo.
Oh, this is some coincidence. Either there's a contract on my head...
Or maybe the Omar have an interest in the program that created us too. What do they have you doing out here?
I told you before. Protection.
Protection from what?
Anybody. A lot of people don't like Omar. Most people think they're freaks. Right now, supposedly, these Knights Templar fanatics are planning a raid. So I'm waiting for them.
All by yourself?
That's my assignment, but these cyborgs can fight when they have to. I just wish we had a better tip, like when the raid's gonna happen. Then maybe I could get some sleep.
Who tipped you off to begin with?
Someone in the village. But the Templar command is in the Arcology. They have a recruiting kiosk there. We can't move people into New Cairo too easily.
I have an Arcology pass. I'll let you know if I hear anything.
Yeah? If it was me, I'd sneak up on the place and eavesdrop. Omar's schematics show a vent near the Tarsus school on 107, west wall. One of the shafts leads to the kiosk. You could listen from inside the shaft. Be careful, though. Arcology support systems are secured against pests, whether transgenic or human.
I had a run-in with some Templars in the apartment building across from the mosque. Their history. Maybe there won't be any raid.
Not likely. The Templars have cells all over the Medina, but maybe you got the one who would have tipped the balance. Thanks for sticking your neck out. I'll split my first combat bonus with you if these Omar make it through the raid. One thing I am is dependable. No sign of trouble so far. A Templar would just as soon lynch a merc like you or me because of our biomods. If there's a problem, I plan to fight. One thing I am is dependable.
Scan complete. You are only minimally biomodified. We can help correct this. Speak with the trader if you wish to transact.
You sure got a prime location for your business here.
We appreciate your resourcefulness in seeking us out.
I guess we'll see if it was worth my time and effort.
You will appreciate our merchandise. You are a welcome customer, having helped us in the past. Perhaps you can offer your services once more.
Go on, you've got my attention.
A Templar-run facility in Flight Bay 24 on Arcology level 110 has a number of classified programs. Most importantly, a body armor project for Templar paladins. Also, a counter-agent to the pollution that causes Plague 11 has been invented, though its deployment has been inexplicably delayed.
The counter-agent sounds like something that would interest the villagers. How do I get into this facility?
First, you'll need a pass to enter the Arcology proper. Take this one.
Thanks.
Then talk to the woman in the air terminal information booth. She works for us. We will tell her that you are coming. Say to her simply that you have a friend in common. Once inside the terminal, locate the armor and upload the schematic. You will also